Hey guys, welcome back to Braden Major Origami, and today I made a new model, and this is not from Jeremy Schaefer or anything. I actually designed it myself. It is a little triangle with a bow tie that actually can turn into a bigger triangle right here with a even bigger bow tie. And on the other side of it is a origami frog's tongue. Yeah, it works better. The frog's tongue works better if you make a cardstock. But if you want to make it out of paper, that's fine. This one's made out of paper. And it locks up very well. So you can, like, flick it around and stuff, and then it like won't come undone. Just cool. It's a cool model, and I'm excited because I actually designed it myself. And all like the models I've taught so far, I didn't design myself. At least I think. But yeah, it's a little baby triangle with a bow tie that grows bigger. All right, you need cardstock, and we need to make a rectangle about this size, and this is the size to make the origami spring into action, which is a really cool origami. So, how to make that? You need to fold it in half. Now, if you're using cardstock, which I'm using, it gets very thick at some parts, so you'll need to do that. So, you need to fold it in half lengthways. Okay. Now, I'm going to be using this folding tool to make the creases hard. Because, yeah, the creases are very hard to crease really hard with cardstock. Okay, now you have that crease down the middle. What we need to do is we want to, so to make the square you need scissors and a pen to write, or just to make a little dot. You could use your fingernail, but it works better with a pen. Alright, so you want to take this corner you want to take this edge and align it with this edge. But whenever this corner like reaches somewhere up here, you want to make a dot. So I'll show you. So make sure that this edge aligns with this. Like that. Oh. Try doing it with one hand. So like that. And then you want to make the dot right there and make sure it's not going over. Like that. And do not crease it. Definitely do not crease it. So you make the dot, you unfold. And now if it's sticking up like mine, then you have to just flip the paper over and just sort of, or you could use it on the edge of the table and just rub it. So take the bottom crease, fold it to that dot, and if you don't have a folding tool, a good thing you could use is a ruler, but you don't have to, it's optional. So you could create a line right here if you want. So we're just going to be folding to that line, which is a dot. You don't have to draw the line. So yeah, ruler works just as fine as a folding tool. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you want to cut along this edge right here. Like that. So you have this pretty thick thing right here. Okay, boom. It's done. This is what we're going to be using for the model. Okay, so we have... guys, I've made a mistake. We do not use this. We use the part that we cut off. That was my bad. If we do it from this, it gets pretty big. But, so we have that crease in the middle. And then this is the strip that we cut. Alright, so you want to fold it down along that crease. That's a funny noise. Alright, now you unfold it, fold it. You don't have, yeah, you could just fold it along this edge. So do the same thing, but the paper turned over. Or not the paper turned over, the paper rotated. So you have an X. Okay? There's the X. Now you want to fold it in half, lengthwise. Okay, done. So we want to take this, and all we want to do is we want to pinch it together, like that. With the X, these two creases right here should make, those two creases should make a valley, and then this is a valley as well. And then we pinch it and push down. So it's like this. And then these, there's like two new creases that we're about to form right here. So we would just want to fold it like this, and then fold like that. Okay? Now we made two new mountains. So now we want to make a squash fold. So we want to open this pocket, put your finger in the middle, press down. So the paper already kind of squashes on you, then you just want to push down, like that. So you have a tip on this side. Okay. Now we want to fold this up. So this point to this point. So this point to point. As far as it could go. But not too far. Like that. So on this side we have a valley. Now we want to take this edge, put it on here. We're going to make the X again. Okay. Unfold, rotate, do that again. Boom. Now you want to fold it up and then do that fold again, like this. So we have it right here. I'm gonna make valley, valley, valley. Those are valleys. And those two are mountains. Pinch it. Boom. If you turn it over, you have chomping mouth looking thing. Nom nom. Okay, now we just fold it one way, fold it the other, open it up. We're gonna make the final squash fold. Now the creases should already be there, like the other squash fold. Okay. Boom. Now, that's the baby triangle. This is the big triangle. So now what we want to do is we want to make the bow tie. We want to take this edge with 2 pockets in it. This pocket here and this pocket. We're going to fold it up, but do not squash this down. If you squash this down, it won't look as good. You'll have to unfold it. So you want to just open it, crease along that. Oh, we want to crease along that line. Okay, now we want to stick our finger in there, or you could stick a pen in there, and then make that squash fold. And make sure that that crease aligns with that crease, like that. Okay, now we want to do that to this side. Fold that crease up, open it, and squash. Okay, boom. Now we have the bow tie, but we have these things in the way, and it could be like a bow tie with wings if you want. If you don't want to do this, I like the bow tie the other way. So we just fold that down on both sides, and then you turn it over, or you rotate it 180 degrees, and then tuck it in, or you just want to reverse that fold, so like that. Boom. So there's your bow tie, there's your baby triangle, there's your actual triangle. Now, if this isn't sharp, then we need to make it sharp, because that's the end of the triangle. But the bow tie is not going to be that sharp. So, triangle is done. Now, you could legit just keep it there if you wanted. But we are going to make the frog's tongue part, which the frog tongue is by Jeremy Schaefer. So, fold it in half. Now, this is where it gets very thick. Right there. If you're using cardstock. If you're using normal paper, it's still pretty thick, but not as thick as cardstock. Now, we want to take this corner, put it right there. Like that. And then crease. Okay. Now we want to take this edge, fold it to there. Now, the layers are going to slide up there. We want to just hold it down the best you can so it does not slide. Try not to make it slide. The paper loves to slide. Okay? Like that. Then, this is where it gets super duper thick. Then we take that edge, crease it to there. And make sure the layer doesn't slide again. Whew, it gets thick. Alright, then you take it, unfold it, and then we open it up. Unfold it, so you still have that triangle. And now, we want to make it so that these creases right here, they're a little hard to see, so I'm making all these lines because I'm using white paper. And with cardstock, you'll have to color the bow tie black if you want. So those creases, we want to make them mountain on this side. We want to make these two a mountain. We'll do closest to the edge. Then we want to flip it over and then make these a mountain. Okay, then we flatten it, and there should be an edge sticking out because that's part of the frog's tongue. Then we want to turn it over and make these creases a mountain. Then we flatten it, and then we make these a mountain. So yeah, we have like that. We want to keep doing that. Okay, now when we get to here, you have the triangle on top, and we have the frog's tongue. But how are we gonna make these? We can keep them a valley, but you can't see the triangle. So we need to turn it over. We gotta make these creases because the triangle used to pivot on these. Now it's gonna go on these. So we need to make these a mountain on this side. So they're a valley, and now you want to flatten it just like that, and it's done. You got the big triangle with the bow tie and the frog's tongue on the back. And the frog's tongue is optional, but I think it's cooler. Alright, this is how to make it into a smaller triangle. So we want to fold it like this. It's like the triangle is folded in half. Alright, then we want to open the frog's tongue in the middle. And then we want to fold one edge down. Fold the other edge down. So we have it like this. Okay. Paper gets very thick along these. So then all we do is we open this pocket right here, stick it in, stick the frog's tongue in, and close it. We're going to do it to that side as well. Okay. Close it up, then boom. So hopefully you're able to fold it. It's pretty easy, just gets very thick. That's a triangle with the bow tie. And then it kind of looks like a shark. Like, there's the eye. It's cool. And then you unfold it and put it back. And then how to use the frog's tongue is you technically just pull the triangle down, and then there's flaps here that you just pop up, and then open it and close it. Yep, hopefully you're able to fold it, and thanks. You could even draw a smiley face on it. But thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and bye.